We got to stop negotiating with ourselves. And what I mean by that is stop giving yourself a way out. Some people don't even realize, shoot, I just started realizing it right now before, I got to this room. I negotiate with myself too much to where I'm in a familiar place. I'm getting back comfortable, right? For instance, say you start seeing a little bit success, you start taking your foot off the pedal. You start getting back into your old ways, understanding that, man, I just had my head down for a minute and I was getting to it. I was laser focused. And then as soon as I started tasting a little bit of success, I start easing back. And now where I'm at right now, I feel like I'm back at the first. I feel like I'm back in the beginning now. For me, I closed a few wholesale deals and I think I'm big time in it now. Since I never seen money like that, I thought I could, just hang, chill out and do all the extra stuff, not knowing that it took me so much to get to that point that's momentum and I'm supposed to build off that. Or just so like in the gym, right? I lost a few pounds towards my goal, not necessarily hitting my goal, but I start easing off. I'm like, okay, you know what? You've done enough. You've already done enough. You already lost a few 5-10 pounds already. Let's go have a cheat meal. No, that's momentum, and you're supposed to build off that. Like you're nowhere near where you're supposed to. You're nowhere near where you're supposed to be at. Man, too many of us, we can't just delay gratification for much longer. We have to understand, like the go-getters, the heavy hitters, the people that we aspire to be like. These people are really in the field getting it. Like, they're on grind mode, they're on work mode, and, they're not celebrating the success right away. All the money that they're making, they're not spending it right away. There's goals, there's things that need to be done. And in order for us to get to that point to, start, hanging out, man, they're laser focused and they're tunnel vision, bro. And I'm nowhere near. I barely moved anything, right? And I'm thinking I'm big time and thinking I could just start taking my foot off the pedal. And now where I'm at right now, I'm like, bro, I'm back at square one. I didn't blow everything off, but like I'm starting to like fade off of that stuff. And I'm like, bro, I'm tripping. Like, so that's what I'm saying. We have to stop negotiating with ourselves. Like when you're in the gym, you start getting those reps out. You had 10, but you could do 2, 3, 4 more. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's negotiating with yourself. Like, you know what? I already got my number. I did my number. I'm cool. Even though you got more in the tank. Or just like, doing cold calls. I made 100 calls, even though you have more time and you could make another few calls. That's negotiating with yourself. You got to stop that. We got to stop that. Like me, I'm talking to myself because I've been doing it for this whole month and it's got me back to a place where like, man, I hate it now. Enough is enough. Today is the day where it stops, bro. My actions show, right? My actions show me taking my foot off the gas and, me saying like, hey, you know what? I'm going to be on YouTube. I'm going to start making videos. And just like I start making a few and then I take my foot off the gas. That's negotiating with yourself. And that's what I'm saying. We got to stop that. And it stops right now because I know you're feeling the same way. Like you're supposed to be way much more ahead, but through your actions, through you slouching around, slobbing around, I'm not saying like, to say anything, but I'm saying like, bro, we got to get back to it. We got to get back in grind mode. And it's more important now. I'm thinking about it like, bro, you got to use this as fuel. Like you got to use this as momentum to get you back, getting that real momentum. Like thinking about like, man, people are gonna, the haters, the fuels or whatever it may be. I told you, like you couldn't do it. And I'm thinking like, bro, there's no way that I'm gonna let that happen. Like, what? I got to use that as fuel. Like, bro, man, I told you like I'm gonna rent it up. I told you that I'm gonna change my life. I told you that I'm gonna do a whole 180. I'm not doing a 360 because 360 we're getting back to the regular place, but I'm telling you the whole 180, like, bro, we got to get back to it. What are we gonna do? What am I gonna do different? Like, bro, it stops today. Like I'm gonna stop negotiating with myself. That's why I picked up the camera. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna get this video out because someone needs to hear this because it's heavy on my heart. Like, bro, I've been slouching this whole month, in the gym, meal prepping, my phone calls, my business, and my other life stuff. Like, I just getting back to my familiar place that had me in a rut, like, for many, many years. Like, I was, like, almost there. By the grace of God, man, he's always there for me, and he understands what I'm going through, right? And sometimes I get in those, I'm blocking my own self for my own blessing. Like I'm the only one that could trick me out of my position. You're the only one that could trick you out of your own position. Nobody else. So don't play the blame game. Understand that we just slouching right now, and that's what it is. Like, what are we gonna do to get back to it? Man, I'm gonna get back, and we have to get back hungry again. We gotta delay gratification. Anything we see success, any money that's running in right now, like, bro, live below your means. Don't splurge. I messed up, but I still got something. I'm gonna feed off it. I'm gonna build momentum, and I'm gonna keep going. That's the beauty of it, because we could, today's a brand new day. I got everything that I need. I'm done. Like I'm gonna use this as fuel. I'm gonna pick it back up and we're gonna run it up. Like I said earlier, like all the heavy hitters, like the people that I look up to in the spaces, either business, YouTube, wholesaling, whatever it may be. How many videos did he make? Or how many calls did he make? Or how many, you thought you did something because you closed a deal or two? I'm like, bro, you're right. I could be chilling. Like I'm telling you, we're no different. And this stuff stops today, bro. Like, do that extra rep in the gym. Make those extra phone calls, make that extra one, do that power of one more. Like Ed Milet says, like, bro, the power of one more. Like keep going. Like don't stop where you made that number and you got more in the tank. Keep pushing, bro. This stops today.